All right, let's dive into something that's buzzing in the cricket world right now. And no, it's not another debate about who's the greatest batsman of all time. This is about the future. Two young stars from Western Australia, Zed Hollick and Matthew Lough, are packing their bags for India next month as part of the Australian Under-19 squad. But here's the thing, this isn't just another tour. It's a multi-format series against India's Under-19s, and personally, I think it's a massive opportunity for these guys to prove themselves on a global stage. What makes this really interesting is the contrast between these two players. Lough, a top-order batter who bowls off spin, has been on a tear lately. Player of the tournament at the National U17 Championship, 3 and 26 runs, 11 wickets. That's not just talent, that's consistency under pressure. Meanwhile, Hollick isn't new to this level, having already faced India in Queensland last season. So, you've got one guy riding a wave of momentum and another with experience. What this really suggests is that Australia's youth setup is banking on a mix of raw talent and seasoned exposure. Now, let's zoom out for a second. This tour isn't just about winning matches, though let's be honest, that's always the goal. It's about development. 3 50-over games and 2 4-day matches in Rajkot and Ahmedabad? That's a crash course in adaptability. Indian conditions are notorious for testing players' skills and mental toughness. From my perspective, this is where careers are made or broken. What many people don't realize is how much these tours shape a player's mindset. You're not just playing cricket. You're learning to handle the pressure of representing your country, dealing with unfamiliar pitches, and competing against some of the best young talent in the world. If you take a step back and think about it, this is the kind of experience that separates good players from future internationals. One thing that immediately stands out is Matthew Lough's rise. Captaining the WA U17 side, dominating the national championship, and now this. It's a trajectory that screams future star. But here's a detail I find fascinating. He's not just a batter or a bowler, he's an all-rounder. In today's cricket, where versatility is gold, Lough's skill set is exactly what teams are looking for. This raises a deeper question, though. How will he handle the step up to international competition? Talent is one thing, but performing consistently at this level is another. Personally, I think he's got the mindset for it, but India will be the ultimate test. Hollick, on the other hand, brings something different to the table. His experience from last season's series against India is invaluable. In my opinion, having that kind of exposure gives him a slight edge. He knows what to expect, and that's huge. But here's where it gets interesting. Will he use that experience to mentor his teammates, or will he focus on cementing his own spot? What this really suggests is that leadership qualities are just as important as on-field skills at this level. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. This squad, selected by the Youth National Selection Panel, is a snapshot of Australia's cricketing future. Names like Cassie Barton, Hayden Barbulovich, and Eli Brain might not be household names yet, but they could be in a few years. What makes this squad so exciting is the diversity of talent. You've got players from Tasmania to Queensland, each bringing something unique. From my perspective, this is Australia's way of saying, we're not just relying on 1 or 2 stars, we're building a pipeline. Finally, let's not forget the man in charge, head coach Tim Nielsen. Currently overseeing the Cricket Australia 11 program against Bangladesh, Nielsen's got his hands full. But here's the thing, his experience with developing young players is exactly what this squad needs. What many people don't realize is that coaching at this level isn't just about tactics, it's about nurturing potential. Personally, I think Nielsen's role will be just as crucial as the players' performances. So, what's the takeaway here? This tour is more than just a series of matches. It's a launching pad for careers, a test of character, and a glimpse into the future of Australian cricket. If you ask me, these 2 weeks in India could be the most important of these players' young careers. And as a cricket fan, I can't wait to see how it unfolds. What do you think? Who's the player you're most excited to watch? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more cricket analysis and insights. Cheers!